Did you know that Tesla's self-driving AI is getting worse at basic tasks as it supposedly improves? This isn't just happening with Tesla, it's a pattern affecting all AI development. By the end of this video, you're going to understand the shocking reason why AI companies might be headed down a dead end. I'm Evan Goldstein, I'm a licensed professional engineer and a data scientist. I'm building the AI Capitalist channel to talk to leaders and thinkers like you about how we're going to navigate the new world of thinking machines. So over time, there's been a lot of buzz about how AI is going to get better and better and better, which is why big names like Microsoft and JP Morgan are throwing tons of cash at AI companies. They're not investing in it because the current AI systems are killing it, but because they're betting that future AIs are going to be so incredible that they could take over a bunch of jobs and rake in huge profits in the process. And they want in on the action. But the gamble could totally backfire since this is based on some shaky assumptions. The truth is that it's not guaranteed that these AIs are going to keep improving. In fact, some studies are suggesting that they might actually be getting worse. So let's break it down. To make AI better, there are mainly two approaches. One is scaling up, and number two is shaping up. Recently, everybody's been talking about scaling up, which is all about gathering more data and using super powerful computers to train the AI. Basically, it's like letting the AI dive into all that data to learn from it. On the flip side, shaping up is about fine-tuning the AI with the data that it already has, using feedback to make it work more efficiently. As I've mentioned before, the AI industry is running into serious limits with the scaling up method. To keep improving AI at the same pace, they've got to pump in an insane amount of data, infrastructure, and compute power. AI companies aren't exactly swimming in profits right now, so this method isn't really a practical way to move forward. That's why so many people are shifting focus to shaping up, with a great example of this being OpenAI's new model called O1 or Strawberry. Instead of using more training data than its earlier version, ChatGPT 4o, it's designed with a slick interface that makes a successful approach to a chain of thought. So they're trying to make better AIs without breaking the bank. However, it turns out that both methods are hitting their limits, and they aren't really leading to AIs that are way better at what they're supposed to do. Researchers have been digging into how well these large language models perform as they go through scaling up and shaping up. They looked at the most recent models from an OpenAI, Meta, and Bloom, and they compare them to earlier versions by testing them on different tasks, from adding numbers to solving brain teasers and pulling information from messy lists. And the findings were pretty interesting. They found that while scaling up and shaping up could help these AIs tackle tricky questions like rearranging anagrams, they usually got worse at simpler tasks. For instance, they stumbled into a basic math like addition. A study from UC Berkeley found that something similar happens with GPT-4 and its earlier model GPT 3.5. If you search for AI got worse on Google, you're going to see tons of articles echoing this sentiment. Okay, so what's going on? Basically, scaling up and shaping up don't magically give these AIs new skills. Instead, they tend to trade off older abilities for newer ones, like losing the knack for answering simple questions. It seems like we don't have many solid options for making these chatbots more versatile, no matter how hard we try. It feels like we can only make them a little bit better at very specific tasks. It's sort of like a human. When you start off studying engineering, they say that you know nothing about everything. And then as you go through school, you learn more and more about less and less. And as you become like a subject matter expert, you know more and more and more until pretty soon you know everything about nothing. If you find this content valuable, please hit the like button. Hitting like lets me know that I'm making content you want to see, and it spreads that content to others. And thank you for supporting AI Capitalist. I can't do it without you. So a lot of people thought that shaping up method could really fix and help AIs function like they have a bunch of gears, good for handling both complex and simple tasks. But the findings from Hernando Orell's study, the Berkeley study I was referencing, show that despite pouring resources into shaping up, it just hasn't happened. And sadly, this issue isn't just a problem for chatbots. Take Tesla's self-driving FSD system, for example. As it gets better, users have noticed that it starts messing up on the simple stuff, like hitting curbs. And there are a couple of potential fixes, like running multiple AIs together. Some of the AIs in that case would be better at certain tasks and others at different ones. So the best AI for each job gets picked. But with AI companies already struggling to fund their current systems, I'm not sure this is a realistic solution. So what does all this mean for the future of AI? We're relying on these systems more than we probably should. Simple mistakes can be the hardest to catch, and these studies really highlight the big flaw in how we're using large language model AIs. They also suggest that the paths that these companies thought would lead to groundbreaking advanced AI might not actually work. Not only because these strategies make AIs worse at important tasks, but they also don't help with making AI deployment easier or more affordable. And this leaves companies searching for a way to become profitable and to develop the next wave of advanced AI. Don't stop now. I have dozens more videos. This video is part of a playlist, which I'll post for you here so that you can go through and watch other videos that are similar, or you can watch our newest videos, and we have lots of other playlists. So Keep clicking, keep watching. Click over there, right there.